back to another video. I'm just up here at the cattle on the slats, and I just have a couple of lick buckets that I had left over, so I'm just going to throw them out here to the cows, but I need to order some lick buckets, fertility ones, to help them go back and calf. I didn't do that last year, and they were slow to go back and calf, so it does help. As I said in other videos, next year I want to try and get into a bolus program where I'm bolusing the cows every 6 months, try and get into that routine and see how we go with that. So I'm just going to throw these two out here. I didn't bring any up for the heifers because I don't know, I feel that they're in good enough condition as it is, so I didn't bother. Sorry, as I was just saying, my phone was ringing there, so I sent answers. I probably will, when I order more, maybe I will give the heifers there, just till they go and calf. I was just messaging the guy that I done the AI course with there this morning to see what's the best way of synchronising them. I think it's if you give them estimate on a certain day, then you give them estimate, 2 mils of estimate again on a certain day, and then you AI them then on the 11th or 12th day. I'm not exactly sure. I went through it when I done the AI course. And I've no tanker at the minute. I need to go back and just refresh the course and see what it is about the tank. So I'll probably buy some straws off the guys I done the course with, and then if they could send it up to my local AI man, and I just get him to AI them. As I say, I just having a tank or like that, yeah, it'll probably be next year before I get into that system. So yeah, they're not looking too bad. That brown one is just a little bit on the jittery side, a little bit wilder than others, but like they're not bad. They're not bad. The short haired one, you could fucking lie on her back. She's that well conditioned. These three middle ones then are pedigree. So I had a bull picked out, but he might be just a little bit strong for heifers. So I'll have another look, and I asked the guy as well, Stephen, in Dunmastic Genetics, to see what he thought. I picked out a couple of bulls, and even I picked out a short-horn bull for this one, and I thought maybe he was a bit strong for a heifer as well, but like she's nearly 3-year-old, although she was just a bit smaller. So maybe what are people's thoughts on it, or even people's thoughts on the synchronising if they want to stick it down below. What way do they do it? I didn't want to go the route of the coils. I was trying to do it just a simpler way, just with the estimate. Maybe there's not as good of a success rate that way, but just trying to be cheap and cheerful, and see how it goes. But like, or if anyone has Simmental bull, if anyone's watching, even the pedigree breeders, what's a good Simmental bull to put with heifers that the cattle work out well. Like those heifers are good and big. Like they're 2-year-old, and they're 500 kilos plus. You know, so like they're all 2-year-old, and this one's 3-year-old. So if that makes any difference to picking a bull or whatever, but like they're well established, so they're good big heifers. But I didn't want to put too strong a bull with them this time round. And the one commercial heifer there, the brown one, I put the same bull with her as I'm putting with the 3 pedigrees. I think she's a good big lengthy heifer, and there should be no problem with it. Like she's as big as the pedigrees. So I just need to go in the back there and just check all the calves and stuff and see if everything is okay. They seem to have settled in anyway. There wasn't too much of a storm here the other day. It wasn't too bad. I was anxious to get them in before the storm, but it actually wasn't too bad. I put out the licks anyway, they liked them. These are the two newest calves there. I'm really, really happy with them. Like, geez, that lad's only a week old. Now I need to get, my brother has a railway sleeper for there, just because they're dragging the straw in a bit on the slats. So I just actually need to have a tape in the Jeep, and I need to measure that and just get one cut, and I'll bring it up with me then tomorrow. Just dragging the straw in a bit. I also think I'm going to have to move these gates back down here a bit. Like, this is getting quite dirty, and I think there was 7 bales of straw I rolled out there. So, like, I wouldn't be able to sustain that amount of straw every week. Like, it's not a week until Monday. Like, this is Friday. So, I think I'd probably have to give them another bay. It would help out there a bit if I get... Oh, there's the fucking phone again. Yeah, I'll probably give them another bay there, and I'd move that straw back down there. Is probably the best option, because they're just getting quite dirty there. Quite dirty, but another option is maybe after Christmas is get a load of the peat. Maybe get a load of peat here instead of the straw. The peat, I found the peat good at home. I've discussed that in other videos as well. But like, you've a good big open shed here. The problem would be, I don't know how the lorry would tip up down there, an Arctic. That would be the problem. But like, you could bring it in here with the tractor then, the peat. I found the peat a great job, and especially it would probably last well, because they're eating out on the slats. And maybe if I got the peat here after Christmas, maybe it would last then for the 4 months. Just I'll need to look into it and price it up and see what would be the best way to go at it. They're flat out on the lick buckets. They're ones I just had left over. It's a herd minder lick bucket for cattle. I get it off Quinn's in Avoca. I've just ordered other ones there. I'm not sure what I sending up, but I told them what I wanted for is to produce or increase fertility when they're going to the bull. So they're flat out on them there. Just to say as well, I want to vaccinate the calves, so I actually need to bring up some more gates there to funnel cattle into the crush. And I'm going to vaccinate the cows and those heifers and the calves. And I'll go through all that when I'm going to do it. I'll show you what I'm using. But might try and get the first one done over the weekend. I say it's Friday now, so I might get the gates up tomorrow, and I might even get them done tomorrow or Sunday. I want to get them done. I want to get the calves done. Although this is a real good airy shed, but I just find I'm anxious to get the ammonia one done, because and the black leg and the black egg. Well, I'll show you when I'm going to do it. It's, as I said before, I think it's Vaccination 10, and I'll go through everything in it that's in it. But the main one we'll be looking for up here is the black leg. Some lads have lost good cattle due to the black leg, so that's one thing we do. And up here on the sheep end of things, it's we're deficient in copper, so we always inject our ewes. Not everybody does it, but we inject our ewes with 2 mil of copper about 6 to 8 weeks out from lambing, and then we do the Footvac P as well. But that's for a later date. I was actually pricing the Footvacs. I think it was for 250 ewes. It was going to work out at about 500 quid. So that's not too bad. I might just try it this year and see how it goes. There's another thing, if anyone knows about that, when's the best time to do them? Would I leave it till 6 to 8 weeks out from lambing, or do I do them now? If someone wants to stick in the comments what's the best time to do it. But I might ask the vet anyway. I'll ring the vet and ask them and see what's the best option there. Because I always have sheep with lame feet. If it's going to improve it, I think I'll do it.
Just Saturday morning here, I'm up with the cattle again. I haven't got the GoPro, so I'm just videoing on the phone again. That's quite dirty, so look, I'm going to leave it till tomorrow and throw in a couple of bales of straw again and see how long that lasts. But realistically, I might have to price up a load of peat because I'm going to run out of straw. But I'm definitely going to give them this pen. Still haven't taken that fucking plastic out of it. But I'm going to give them this pen. But I just need to measure this gate here that funnels them into the crush. I'd actually make this as a creep gate, and then I'd give the calves a pen out there. Just track their back, and I'd give them 2 bays or a bay and 3/4 there for the calves, and give the cows as much as possible. And I wonder what you can hear there. Yes, rain again. It's just unbelievable. We might always talk about the weather, but it's unbelievable just the amount of rain. Like if you actually think about it, since last October, you got February was good. You had a scorcher at the beginning of June, and then you had 1 week. You had about 2 weeks in June and 1 week in September. And since then, it's just been more or less wet or bad weather. So, like, very difficult for farmers to work. Look, we're on the better end of it, I'd say. Because you think of the tillage men. How did they get the harvest done? How can they get their winter cereals in again? They have to be losing money hand over fist. It's extreme. I'd say it's extremely difficult for them. Like, look, it's hard for us trying to make hay or silage or whatever, but it's not the end of the world. You know, the quality mightn't be quite as good, but like when you've the tillage men and they're just losing the crop, like, you know what I mean? Well, we can lose things too, but like here, I'm up at the slats now, and I've lost 150 bales of haylage there because I just couldn't get it done before the rain. 150 bales gone. I think that's worth €50 a bale. It's worth 7.5 grand to me. 7 grand, you know, just gone down to Swanee. Plus my cost of mowing it and turning it out a couple of times. And pay. I had Schooner here turning it out as well. I have to pay him. So, but anyway, there's nothing we can do about it. They're talking about it being the wettest October since 18 something. And I seen someone had on Facebook. What caused the wettest October back then? It certainly wasn't cows or airplanes back then. You know, that was causing the fucking problem. So, like, the government, their heads are up in the fucking clouds the whole time. They haven't a clue. They really haven't a clue what's going on, you know, and they're not even taxing the diesel on the planes or anything. But anyway, that's for another day. That is for another day. So yeah, I'm going to bed these up tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And then, as I say, I'm going to throw in a couple of bales, assess it and see how long it lasts. And if it doesn't last long enough, I'm just going to have to price up the peat and see can I get a load of peat in here and see how long that lasts. I thought I was going to get away with this until Christmas, giving them straw, but like that's just gone extremely dirty in a week. And it's not even a week yet. It's only a week on Monday. You know, so it's just something we have to think about. But anyway, I'd say the last day I didn't measure up that feckin' board, so I need to measure that now, and I'll measure this here to maybe one of these creep gates will fit in it. Maybe I wouldn't have to get another one, and then we'll probably do all this changing around tomorrow. I won't actually take those gates down. I'll only just open this one back again, the wall there. Just save me taking all the stuff down. And then when I'm working on cattle, trying to get them into the crush, I can just close back over this one, and this would work as a pen. Getting the cattle back into the crush might be just a little bit easier for me, but because as I say, I'm usually here on my own, so you have to try and leave things a little bit handier for yourself. Anyway, yes, I'd say I'm not going to get much video done today because it's a spilling wet day again. It's unbelievable. So yeah, I'm not going to get a lot of video today. Hello again. It's just Sunday morning here. I'm just driving around the ewes, just checking everything. I was just in the vets the other day getting some scabby vax that we had ordered last spring for against the ORF. It's vaccination against the ORF, and they didn't have it last spring, but they got it in since, so I was in the vets just getting that. Just people's thoughts on, I was pricing up and asking them about the Footvacs for the ewes. They're all gone out there now. I'll just go down here because I have this gate open as well. I just want to check there's some down here. If anyone has has any thoughts on it, put it in the comments. I priced it up. It only lasts for 6 months, so it was going to cost about €1,000 for the year on 250 ewes. But like, I'd be spending a good bit on drums of formalin, especially when we put the ewes into the shed. Every time we bed them, we run them through the Footvac maybe twice a week to try and keep the feet right. So we'll be going through a lot of formalin. So look, I'm just looking into it to see would it be worth doing the vaccination for the Footvacs. I know now the sheep game, Cammy done it. I seen one of his videos where he was doing it. I don't know whether he had done it before, whether he said it was good or bad or indifferent, but he's hardly watching this to comment anyway. But I have some ewes with sore feet at the minute, so like, can you, I know I need to talk to the vet again, but can you actually do them when there's some sheep with sore feet? Or what's the story? So as I said, I need to talk to the vet again, but I'm highly considering it, doing it to see would it keep the feet right for the lambing anyway. And then even if you didn't do it next summer, I don't know whether you have to keep continuing it then, I don't know, but say you'd done it before they go into the shed again, like next winter, if they kept their feet right going into the shed, something like that. I don't know whether that'd work or not. But we're definitely going to look into it. But we're going up to the slats today. We're just going to bring up some gates. Need gates up there in order to vaccinate the calves there as well, and the cows. So we're going to get at that this week. But I'm not doing it today because I need to get my syringes ready and oh, what's the word? I put all the syringes, all the needles into a pot. Sterilise them. That's the word I'm looking for, sterilise. I have to sterilise all the needles, and we'll be doing that during the week. But I want to go up to the slats now and bring gates up to the slats and just get ready there and push in the silage. Okay, here we're just loaded up the gates as you're seeing. Only bringing up a few. I'd say I'd probably need to do another run later on in a month or two, maybe around Christmas, to bring up more feeders for the calves. I just look at, there's not many calves there. I just bringing up one of these that I can hang on the gate, and I may order a bit of meal and just start giving them a bit of meal. But I need to suss out one of the creep gates to see can I put it there as a funnel going into the crush. I have a gate there, actually an adjustable gate. It's actually an adjustable one that I usually have there, but if I'm going to expand that pen, the lieback in the pen, I'm going to actually need a creep gate for there. So maybe one of the ones up above will do, or I might just need to order another one. I'm going to measure it today, and they need to be bedded up there as well today, so we're going to be throwing in 3 or 4 bales of straw and see how it goes. So look, we bring these up. I've only brought up 2 big long gates and an adjustable one. Don't need as many up there this year, but I have another 3 there, again the 3, and I have another one there, and I have more in the sheds if I need them. Just going to run these cattle out into the slats there. Go on. Just till I bed them, and just a bit easier if they're not here in my way. But like, it's quite dirty now, and like, it's only a week tomorrow, as I was saying earlier in the video. So we probably throw in 4 bales, 3 anyway, and see how long that lasts. Like the baby calves, I need to set up a lieback. Look at it, it's too dirty for calves. I'll set up the lieback, maybe not today, but definitely this week. Come on, pet, come on, pet. Up, up, up. I have a creep gate there that I can just close once they go out. Yeah, those little lads could do with a few nuts now. They wouldn't need a lot, but I just want to get them started on them anyway, you know. Up. Definitely tomorrow I'm going to bring up this sleeper here because they're just dragging in too much muck. Look at the stuff there, just dragging in too much. So if I had a little bit of a sleeper there, it'd just stop that. Anyway, I'm just gonna close over this gate. Back up, up. Won't even latch it, I'll just close it over. It's just handy like that. Now we'll throw in these bales. Definitely going to ring the peat man tomorrow just to see what his price is on an Arctic load, because I know from home an Arctic load lasts, and it was lasting me about 7 weeks, and like I was feeding in the shed, as I say, they were standing in the peat where they were feeding. Like here it'd be different, like they're feeding on the slats and then they're just coming back in here to lie back. So I think I get a long time out of it. But the only thing is, when it gets a bit sloppy, I've nowhere to put it. Like if you put it in the dung heap up there out the back, it sort of runs a bit sloppy, you know, so that's an issue. But anyway, look, we'll throw this in now and we'll bed these. Got it spread out. 3 bales was plenty. They're well bedded enough there with 3 bales. So look, we'll see how it goes. I'll just open this gate and let them back. Back, pet, back. Back. Come on, back. Back. Good girls, back. Nah, they go in themselves anyway, but they always love the straw. I need to get pour on and put it on them at some stage as well. I'll get that in the next month or two. Probably going to finish up this video now. As always I say, hope you enjoyed it and thanks for watching. And we're at 1900 subscribers, so we want to try and do a big push to 2000 before Christmas, because like when I think it's going well enough considering we're so new, and we appreciate everyone watching and we appreciate everyone subscribing. And if you subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything, but it benefits the channel. It really helps the channel out. And when we started up the channel, myself and Senna were chatting, and we said if we get to 1,000 subscribers by Christmas, like we started in January, the 16th of January this year. So if we got to 1,000 by Christmas, we said we'd be doing okay. So if we can hit the 2,000, that would be double our target. So I know we're only small fry, but look, everyone has to start at the beginning. So we're progressing slowly, and we're happy enough with the way things are going. And so a big push for the 2,000 before Christmas. See can we get there, and there might be a prize for the 2,000 subscriber, free hat or something. We'll think about that as we get closer to Christmas, or a free hoodie or something for the 2,000 subscriber. So yeah, so that's it. So we will catch you at the next one.